Hello and welcome to the channel Henning Pauli, my name. Today we're looking at something very unexpected and I have been surprised, let's put it that way. I was contacted by the distributor for JBL for Europe and they said, would you review the JBL Bandbox Bluetooth speaker? Okay, what does it have to do with this channel and guitar? I don't know, it's made for guitar players, it's made for music, it's made for... It's got a modeler, it's got stem splitting. What? What? JBL? So my expectation was, because of the pedigree of JBL, that it would be a good Bluetooth speaker because they know how to make good Bluetooth speakers. There's no doubt about it. High quality, small, durable, rubbery corners, all that. But what in the world does JBL know about guitar modeling? Amplifier modeling? Absolutely nothing. So I expected the guitar sounds to be absolute dog shit. Well, I was surprised. In addition to that, it does real-time stem splitting, where you could only hear the guitar of a song, where you could play a song without the guitars, where you could take the vocals out and jam solo stuff over any song you want in real time. Yeah, but I mean, how well can that work? Well, really well. They sent me the solo on the table. That's gonna clock in at about 229, something along those lines, when it hits the market around NAMM this year, which is now. And they also sent me the trio, which is behind me right there. And that actually has XLR inputs, a bigger display and interface, pretty impressive shit there. And that's actually competing with the likes of the Bose S1 and other portable battery-powered, yes, speakers. And I decided, even though they don't pay me for that, to make 2 separate videos because I want to really look at each one in depth. So, before we do anything else, as always, here's how it comes out of the box.
Case on the floor, cardboard dust on my socks. Peel back the tape, heart rate ticking like a clock. New rig glow, still got the price tag on. First chord rings, whole room feels like a bomb. JBL comes out of the box, turn one knob, now the whole place rocks. Neighbors banging on the walls, tick-tock, JBL comes out of the box. JBL comes out of the box. Sticker on the side says ready when you are. Plug in that cable, suddenly I'm at a bar. Bedroom crowd, just my posters on the wall. But this sound makes it feel like festival. Oh, JBL comes out of the box, turn one knob, now the whole place rocks. Neighbors banging on the walls, tick-tock, JBL comes out of the box. JBL comes out of the box. From quiet carpet floors to shaking picture frames, one small silver logo and everybody knows my name. I hit that switch, blue light, big shock, whole world changes when it comes out of the box. Rocks, neighbors banging on the walls, tick-tock, JBL comes out of the box.
So let's get some sounds. I'm gonna go clicky-click here on the presets. There are some presets loaded and you can, when you go on this little menu button, go through them. I really enjoy this huge display with the dots on it, dot matrix, whatever you call it. I don't know what you call that. it does the job, and you can load, I think, 5 different presets right on there before you go into the app. I love how much you can do on it without getting the app out. That's pretty impressive. So let's get some presets. Everything you're going to hear in this video is recorded in the room. Because what's the point in putting a microphone in front of it? Well, another way you could record it is in the back. It has, we can't see that here, right there. It has a USB-C output, and you can put a stick in there, or you can go with a cable USB-C to your phone and record directly to a USB stick. So you could get absolutely clean sounds, clean in terms of like not recorded in the room with the mic in front of it. However, when you do that, it does not record the backing track that you're pumping into it with Bluetooth at the same time. The backing track is never recorded, which presents a little bit of a pain in the ass. But okay, we're recording it in the room with this microphone. That is right there. The Nuvo N28 from AEA, and that's giving you a very, very realistic in-the-room sound. It's a stereo ribbon, and it's very good. So here we go, couple of product shots and some sounds. You can pump your favorite jam tracks in there and just have fun with it and record yourself, but you can only record the actual guitar. That's kind of pointless if you ask me, because you're going to have to put it together later on in the DAW, and you probably don't have a DAW if you're buying this, right? But what that would sound like and what it would sound like in the room, you can check out now. I'll show you the thing, and then we're going to look at some stem splitting, which is first, I think, in the market, in a product like this. First of all, how does it sound? Well, it's a JBL, very, very tiny, very lightweight Bluetooth speaker. It sounds great when you put music into that. I mean, just as you would expect, it fills the room in ways where you go like, where does that sound come from? That's pretty much how they work. When you plug it in, it's asking, are you doing guitar or microphone? It can run a mic. I'm going to assume that it can only run dynamic microphone. So you could plug a mic in here, XLR to 1/4 inch, and then when you plug it in, it's asking you guitar in, mic in. And for mic in, you will have a delay and reverb and bass and treble, so basic adjustments. So this is now your guitar volume, and you click it, and that's your music volume, right? Your backing track. You click the Bluetooth button if you want to connect Bluetooth, very simple. And this is your menu, which right now will get you the different presets that you set up in the app. Or you hold it longer and you have a tuner. Select that. I love that they actually put a tuner in there. Click that again. There's more. Not settings. It has a looper. Should we quickly check that out? That's ridiculous. So, gonna hit record. So that was shit, so we'll do that again. So it's starting. I don't quite know how you would time that correctly. Looks like on Overdub it did only the second pass. But okay, there's a basic looper. Can you actually do a perfect loop? I don't see how. But it's neat if you want to loop a certain section of a song and play with it. And come on, it's got a looper. So go to X and we're gone. Metronome. Speed. 6-8-2-4-3-4 6-8. That is, I mean, come on, that is so cool. That's a little bit slow there. Okay, perfect. Go back here, hold it in. This doesn't have the drums. Not as far as I can see, at least not from here. Because there's also drums, but it might only be in the big one. We'll see. Settings, there's brightness. What kind of musician are you? Are you a only guitarist who also sings, or a singer? Don't quite know what changes in the thing when you switch that, but you can switch that. And the version, factory reset, and back. So, that's it. Let's go through the sounds. Pretty usable, clean sound if you ask me. So I actually want that a bit louder. To everyone saying, why isn't it wireless? Well, latency. Can't do Bluetooth wireless when you have to actually play because Bluetooth has latency. I've learned that in videos where I said, why doesn't it have Bluetooth wireless? I learned my lesson. So yeah, we're using a cable, Zombie cable, by the way. Next preset. Not shit. dynamic. I set that sound up for the track I played. Neat sounds. I mean, mind-blowing modeler? No. Absolutely usable? Yes. Sometimes you notice in the top end there are some harmonics that seem to be non-harmonics, a bit dissonant, a bit in the way, right? Look, you're not going to track an album with this. You're going to practice with this backstage. You're going to take it in the park. You're going to listen to music with it in Noodle. It's a fun addition to your arsenal to have guitar wherever you want to be, free, battery powered. It's a music listening device that also works for musicians. The modeler isn't mind-blowing, but it is about 3 times better than I expected. So I got no issues with the modeler. Given the price point and what it does and what it is absolutely on par with any modeler in its price range. In addition to that, it gives you all the other shit. And we haven't even gotten to the stem splitting. Again. You're not gonna go in a stadium with it. It does the job. And then industrial. So, okay, stem splitting. First, I'll show you the little video. I'll record it in the room with an in-camera mic. It's not the greatest mic, but still, it shows you what's happening.
Frozen steps on a gray sidewalk. Breath like smoke in the Biden. Pear tree scratching at a
So as you could see, you could easily do this in the app, but the thing is, it's not happening in the app. It is actually happening in hardware right here. It happens in the Bandbox Solo. I don't have the app open, and to avoid copyright strikes, I'm going to go load up a song here. Is it the best stem splitting on the planet? No, there's clear artifacts, but it's real time. There's just, when you initiate it, as you could hear, a 2-second buffer. That's it. It buffers a bit, and then it does it in real time. So on the actual unit, there's off, half, and full, but in the app, as you could see, you can change the levels any way you want. Now, to figure out a solo, isolate the guitar. Brilliant! To practice guitar over any track, get rid of the vocals. Amazing. You want to play a guitar part because you practiced it really hard, but you want to know that you're really doing it well, so get rid of all the guitars. Obviously, it isn't super complex stem splitting in terms of let's get rid of the bass and, you know, it's not bass and drums separate, blah, blah, blah. It's everything else, vocals and guitar. But it does that in real time. I mean, for a guitar teacher, amazing. For a guitar student, this is an amp for a guitar student. If you're starting out, this is your kid's Bluetooth speaker that also does stem splitting and also has modeling. I'm pretty damn impressed by this. So let's quickly go into the JBL One app, huh? So there's the two amps. Connection is super simple. The connection to the audio side, the Bluetooth audio, is separate. You have to do it in your settings, and you have to hit the Bluetooth button, which of course you don't have to do to connect it with the app. So I click on this. There it is. So how loud's my guitar? Or if I wanted to, my mic, but I told it I'm a guitar player. It asked me at the beginning. This is my Bluetooth audio. Then, see, it goes along. Here's a full EQ if I wanted that. So you have an EQ if you want to do that. You can even change the pitch of the incoming sound. Should we try that? You know, like you have a, I was going to say McDonald's song. No, Guns N' Roses. I was going to say Guns N' Roses. My mind said McDonald's. Maybe I'm hungry. I don't know what's happening there. So, this is an E. Very, very impressive that that's possible. Here's, of course, you can do the stem AIing in here. So you just turn it on, gives it 2 seconds. That's it. What is the karaoke mode? Oh, it just makes it simpler. We don't want that. We're guitar players. You can do it through the app or on the actual unit. You can access the tuner from here. Well, that's kind of a neat visualization. It's even in German. Nice. Drums. If you prefer that over a metronome. It was a bit quiet now, but okay. The looper you can access from here, which is probably better than triggering it there. Metronome, same thing. And here is your recording. Are you going to the phone with the cable? Or are you going to a USB flash drive, which is what I did, and that's super cool that that is possible. Then you hit record and you're done, and later you've got a WAV file on the flash drive. I go to preset, I almost forgot that. So here you have a chain to change your preset. Where are we? We are in industrial metal. Let's say we don't want that. Let's go to this American Clean. It's a little bit fidgety on the controls to get that right. Representation of the amps is kind of nice. Simple, right? Jazz sound. There's a bass amp. An acoustic amp if you play acoustic guitar. And a studio bass amp. So let's go back to the... Oh, it changed my settings. You can change the cab. Actually, let's get this drive out of the way by swiping up. That's how you do that. Different cabs. Make the guitar louder, come on. You have a gate and a noise gate. You have a compressor, which is not on, so we're gonna pull this in. Can't? Why can't he? Here we go. It's not ultra responsive. It's very compressy. There's one drive, which is probably a bit of a problem. Can't hear that because it's not on. Very nice touch was. Very nice. We've got quite a bit of modulation, which we have to turn on, but we can't turn that on here, right? We're gonna have to go back, put it down. And reverb. I'm gonna say there's enough to create sounds for what it's supposed to do. Practice, jam, and just have fun. So, $229 will buy you a very nice, powerful, precise, and thumping Bluetooth speaker that's freaking tiny, fits in your backpack, fits in your jacket pocket if you want to. Love the rubber handle thing, love the rubber corners. You can throw this thing around, it's not going to break. It has an interface on the actual unit that gets you to the main stuff, but actually a little bit more than that. Of course, you can't edit the sounds. On the big one, you actually can. Stem splitting. What? And a modeler? We finally have a Bluetooth speaker from a renowned brand that can be trusted with its quality and customer support and all that. That's made for us guitar players and vocalists as well. Is it good or bad? I'm having fun. I think it's unique in the market. There's nothing like it. It does phenomenal things. And the modeler is also nice. That's how we have to see that. And if you want better sounds, you can always get this. Plug in your own modeler. Plug in your Helix. Plug in your Quad Cortex. And use this as a speaker, yes, for what you already have. With stem splitting. Mind blown. That's what I'm saying. Is it a game changer? It's the first thing that does what it does, I think. So it changes the game of Bluetooth speakers. I'm not going to use that word because you're all going to be like, oh my God, it's a game changer. That's it. I put links below, as always. And we put animals at the end, as always.
Garden's full of last year's leaves, the mailbox of reminder fees, and I'm not sure I'm needing all those shoes. The hall's a mess, can't find my keys. The kid is hurt his other knee, and now we're cutting back on all the booze. A hair getting grey,